Hey guys, how's it going? Today I'm making this video just to do a little update on the truck. Pretty much the last time I've made a video to it, it was almost stock when I first got it. It's now about a year and a half into owning it. I've put a lot of money into it since then, so just want to go over some things I've done to it. So when I first got the truck, had about 185,000 miles on it. Came from Ohio, so it needed to be inspected for PA. New front ball joints, new U-joints were put on the front. That's really all it needed to pass inspection. You know, typical Dodge front end problems. But since then, I've really had no problems. I've probably put about 15,000 miles on it in the last year and a half. I love driving this truck. There's nothing like driving a big diesel going down the road, but I've used it to haul a couple things. I've hauled a toy hauler with it. Mainly I just haul a couple wheelers and dirt bikes with it usually, and gets the job done, and it still gets insanely good gas mileage even with the wider tires, the bigger tires. Probably get about 17-18 miles to the gallon. So I'll start going over some of the things I've done, starting from the front. Got the new headlights, the black housing. I think it looks a lot better. I have 6,000K HIDs in it, LED turning signals. I'm gonna get a new bumper here because these the tabs that hold this into place kind of ripped, not aligned perfectly, but I'm gonna get eventually, it's on the list to get a new bumper cover there. I have 20 by 12 negative 44 offset red dirt road wheels, and 33 by 12.5 wide Turo Turo Blade MTs, the mud tires. These have about maybe about 12,000 miles on them. They're holding up pretty decent. I could maybe see myself getting another 12,000 out of them, so maybe about 25,000. I try and rotate them regularly. Next we have the OE. These are the OE off-road edition fender flares. I put these on because in PA they give you balls about wide tires, and I actually just got a $140 ticket last week because these are too wide, I guess. So in the future I may be getting bushwhacker flares, but I probably won't be selling these tires and wheels just because they're wide. I really like how it sits, and I spent a good amount of money on these wheels and tires, so I probably won't be getting rid of them. I have the classic bullet style antenna, so I can get a good reception when listening to the radio. I added tow mirrors. They're power and heated. Put a 3-inch rough country leveling kit up front. I don't care what you say about rough country. It's done me well. It works. The shocks probably aren't the best. I'll probably be replacing those. Also in the front, we'll crawl into the truck here. I put a 3rd gen T-style steering on it, as you can see. I've only had this on for like a week. I haven't even got it aligned yet, but it's working well. It took care of some of the play. Also, I put a Spawn Performance track bar, adjustable track bar. I needed that when I got the level. That's only been on there for about 2 weeks. Helped me center the front axle there. That really helped out with the play and the steering. I put different style LED taillights on it. Also did auxiliary reverse lights there. There's one on that side, one on that side. Just cut a little template in the bumper and mount them in it. They help a lot at night. They throw out a heck of amount of light. Really helps backing up at night. Under the truck I did Bilstein shocks in the rear. My old ones were blown, so threw some new Bilsteins on there. They ride pretty well. Going under the hood, I now have a Quadzilla Adrenaline with the V2 tuning. Let me tell you, that thing really pulls hard. It fuels hard. I've had no problems with it. There's so many options when you go to tune this. There's so many levels of adjustability you can do that it's crazy. You can have anything from a stupid race tune to a towing tune to you name it. You can customize it, you make the tune, it's yours. The Bluetooth on it is really cool. You can do everything right from your phone or a tablet. It makes everything a little messy here, but don't really care. I was trying to clean up the batteries a little here. You can see this side's got just wires everywhere, but this side I did different terminal clamps. They're like an audio style almost. It works good. I was thinking about doing it on the other side, but I think I have too many wires there to put these style clamps on this side. I put a new K&N filter in it. Looks a little dirty right now actually. I should probably clean it here pretty soon, but that's only a couple months old. I do have 2 tapped holes on the exhaust headers, because one port's for my EGT gauge and one's for the actual Quadzilla. They're both about pretty close. They're maybe plus or minus 50 degrees of each other. I've put DDP 75 horsepower injectors in this. I didn't want to go anything too crazy because this is still my daily, and just didn't want a race truck really. I just want something reliable that'll haul good. Stock turbo still. It's the HY35. Maybe in the future I plan to upgrade it, but right now it'll have to do. If I do upgrade it, I'm not too sure what I want to go with. Like I said, I'm not looking to build a race truck, but the extra added power is, you know, fun. Another big thing I did to this truck is took a trip to Firepunk, and I got put in their street and track transmission. The build list on this transmission, quite a few parts, torque converter, flex plate, all that good stuff, new bands, pretty much a rebuild. I've had it on there for about 2,000 miles, so I'm gonna have to do a fluid and filter change here. I just have been so busy, so I haven't had time yet. So I went with the Firepunk transmission because I needed something reliable. So I figured, why not do it once, do it right, and not worry about it. So that's why I went with Firepunk. There's obviously better options as pricing goes, but reliability, that's debatable. Firepunk's a really well-known brand in the transmission world, especially for the 47RE, which I had and still have. Anyways, this transmission comes with a 2-year unlimited mile warranty. Like I said, I'm going to be doing the filter change here shortly, so I'll be able to see if there's any big shavings. I doubt there is. This transmission's been flawless, so I'm not worried at all. It also has a drain plug right here, which will be nice when I do the fluid change and stuff. Keep the mess off the ground. You can see all this. I just have it undercoated, bunch of oil. Keep the rust out of here. Another shot of the Bilstein shocks. They're only about 3 weeks old. They 4-inch straight pipe to a 5-inch MBRP tip. I think it looks really clean. I have a brand new bean sump kit with a brand new fast 165 gallon per hour. All new fuel lines, all that goody stuff. Probably just put on about a month ago. Moving to the inside of the truck, I got Polk tweeters. They're a little bigger than the factory ones. Kind of just had to glue them in there. Still have my nice cracked dash, you can see. Plan to replace that in the future, hopefully. Got a Pioneer head unit. Have my 3 gauges, boost on the bottom, fuel pressure, and EGTs on the top. I have interior LED lights now. Got my nice 12-inch sub back there, because you know, sound quality. Seat covers, steering wheel cover. Got 5% tint on the back windows. Have a little USB charger there that can measure voltage, which is nice. So I can, just another way to check voltage. If you guys would like to see more videos of this truck and kind of some of the installs I do, just let me know. I'm always working on it. Spend a lot of money on it, but you know, it's very fun to drive and very reliable. It's never let me down. It's a good truck. Like I said, in the future I plan to do turbo. Maybe I still have the stock steering box. I'd like to get like a red head maybe. For those are pretty decent for the money. New Quadzilla is good. But other than that, it's kind of where I want it to be. You know, I don't plan on lifting it or anything. I like how it sits right now. So that's about what I've done to the truck in the past year and a half. If you guys want to see more videos, maybe a little more detailed videos, let me know. Put a comment down below. But that was my 2001 Dodge Cummins 24 valve, a little update video. Like I said, this truck's been super reliable, super fun to drive, looks really clean, and costs a lot of money. So yeah, catch you guys next time. See ya.